Hello, everybody. My name is Steve Ford, and welcome to your English lesson on November 11th. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, so let's go into our lesson. The first question that I have here for you is, do you want to be loaded? You can see that this man has a lot of money. Money is falling from the sky for this man. And that's my question for you guys watching this video. Would you like to be loaded? To be loaded means something. It means that you want to be very rich, wealthy, well off. Now, what does that mean when someone is just getting by? Well, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily loaded. No, it means something else when you're just getting by as getting by. So, when you're just getting by, it means that you're just surviving. It means you just have enough money to pay the bills. You can go from rags to riches, and it means to go from being very poor to very rich. That's one way to be loaded. From poor to wealthy. Ways to go from being poor and then becoming very wealthy. One, and this happens sometimes, is a marriage of convenience. What is a marriage of convenience? Well, you can see it very clearly in the picture here. This is when someone marries someone who is very rich for their money. And you could also work your tail off, which means that you could work very hard. So you have options. As I said before, you could have a marriage of convenience, or you could work your tail off. You could work very hard. Those are two ways that you can go and become wealthy. You could work your tail off. You could work very hard. You could strike it rich. What does strike it rich mean? It means to become rich very quickly. There are a lot of people that are talking about striking it rich, becoming rich by investing their money, for example, in Bitcoin. To have it made means, as you can see in the picture here, the family is very happy. They're all together. They're all smiling. To have it made means they are successful in life. They are already successful in life. They're good for the rest of their lives. That means to have it made. But success means something different for everybody. Success is not the same word representation for everybody. It can be different. Everybody's different. Different strokes for different folks. See here that for some people, it's to be filthy rich. In case you don't know, to be filthy rich means so rich it is obscene. We have a gold-plated toilet. So for some people, to have it made means to live an extravagant life. Other people, they are looking for the love of their life. And a love of your life, a perfect love of your life, is a soulmate. Soulmate. So here's a question for everybody watching this video. Do you prefer A, a lot of love and some money, B, a lot of money? Who cares about love? And the next question is a grammar question. What do you think is correct? To spend money in or on good food? That if you thought the correct answer was the second option, spend money on good food, high five, high five. You are correct. That's a common one that a lot of people mix up, confuse, and the correct answer would be to spend money on good food. Go to the next one. Leave a tip to or for the waiter. In case you don't know what a tip is, it's the money that we leave for waiters and waitresses, often called servers. We also leave them sometimes we give them to taxi drivers. We also give them sometimes to people who work at the hotel that we're staying at. If you thought the correct answer was for, once again, give me a high five and give yourself a pat on the back. Yes, we say to leave a tip for the waiter. After buying something, keep the recipe or keep the receipt. Recipe, receipt. Okay, that's a pretty unanimous answer. So everybody who got that correct, excellent, high five. Because a lot of my advanced students, they will mix those up as well. So the correct answer is receipt. So check this out. If you get this one correct, you get a chocolate and a high five. This is a $75 million mansion, A. This is a $75 million mansion, B. This is a $75 million mansion, C. Which one do you think is correct? And if you thought that the correct answer was, this is a $75 million mansion, you are correct. The correct answer is letter A. Now, why is that? Because of these hyphens here, this whole thing is an adjective. And in English, we never use S's in adjectives. So if you thought that the correct answer was letter A, give yourself a pat on the back. That was not an easy one. And that is something that a lot of people do. They make that mistake. So be very, very careful. So everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this lesson talking about money and how you can expand your vocabulary. And I hope that you're able to learn a little bit of grammar too. Common mistakes that many people make, people who are non-native speakers but are advanced, and they didn't have a chance to have someone correct those mistakes. But hopefully, I was able to help you to correct those mistakes. I hope to see you guys next time. The next time I will be giving a YouTube live lesson will be next Friday. That will be Friday, November 17th. And that's going to be at what time? That's going to be at 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And I hope to see you there. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming out.